all will continue to hail Biafra. If you look at this video, you will find out that our PM had it here that Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in what we were doing, the same way that Ngozi Orabufulani is. But you will also see that now the American Congress people, men and women, are now talking about the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because there's no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without Biafra. And why is it happening? Because our APM, Mazi Ogenkere, is leaving no stone unturned. You will see that when people are arguing, what are they doing? What have we been doing? It's not showing because nothing physically is being done. But if you listen to this man, just listen to his utterances, you will understand that the powerful mission of our APM is now working. Onyendu will soon be released. Now Nigeria is shaking, they are quaking. They know that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, and our PM is not a terrorist. So, Nigeria shaking and quaking is simply because our APM is leaving no stone unturned. Just listen to what our PM said, and you will listen to what the American congressman is saying about the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All must continue to hail Biafra. Thank you, my people. Listen to it.
Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi.
He's going to be standing facing before this court.
We've always been ready.
Yes, my people, Ejiofor is the real eye. Just like Ngozi Orabufulani is the two eyes now for Nigeria in what we are doing. But what do? They always fail. Diketu Ejiofor si we fail. Ngozi dasia eze niile di ya n'ọnụ ga-awụpụ. Etu afọ ka ọ ga-adị ya. Watch and see. Etu a ka ọ ga-adị ya. The woman Omara ifo ji isi ewe kote. But listen to the American man and hear what he has to say. Ngozi Odalugani.
He's sitting in jail as we speak today. And I would really be delighted, and my job would be done, if a great number of you said, why haven't I heard about this before? Why isn't everyone talking about this? Why is this something that seems to only concern the Igbo people? Why don't we know about this injustice? Because I submit to you, there is no greater injustice right now on this planet than the continued unlawful incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, it's easy to say unlawful, and I'm a lawyer and I often say it. But in this case, we have not one, not two, but three separate panels, judicial panels, that have said his arrest, his rendition, and his continued incarceration are absolutely illegal. Not because it's not a good idea, not because we don't like it, not because he's the leader of our people or a leader of people that we favor. The Nigerian courts applying Nigerian law made that determination not once, but twice. You have two court judgments, it's so obvious, that said he must be released immediately, he must be returned to his place of citizenship, which is Britain, and he must be paid $1 billion Naira, or 500,000 Naira, depending on the court. The United Nations has looked at this case and determined that there are rampant, gross human rights violations, and they demand the immediate release. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents, just as Nelson Mandela represented his people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents over 50% more people 42 million as opposed to 28 million. So how can we not move mountains, do everything in our power possible as human beings to free Nnamdi Kanu? It's fundamental.
Yes, Biafrans, it really hurts and very painful to know that the person that will be advocating for the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be a foreigner. But however bad it may be, we are all saying the same thing, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our PM, who are not terrorists, must be released by Nigeria government, whether they like it or not. It was the influence of Nigeria government that made Finland to detain our PM. My people, we have to really, really search our minds before you sabotage Biafra freedom and liberty. Watch your back. Watch your actions. Watch what you do. Now, all the people that ran to Madam Bao Ngozi Orabufulani, they are all realizing their mistakes and they are coming back. We need this togetherness to donate generously to support the men on ground. We need it. There is no freedom such as the one we are fighting with Nigeria that can succeed without funding. And it is us that we do it for ourselves. All hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity.
All right, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back update and information as the hot. In case it's your first time of joining us, remember that it's your one and only favorite channel where we'll give you everyday updates on the issues that happen in Biafra land and other places in general. As it be, the matter where they for the hand now, they say no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no Biafra, no Simon Ekpa, no Biafra, and a lot of people, as it is, a lot of people are talking about this Ngozi Orabufulani. It looks so for me. I'm trying to understand because I am yet to judge. A lot of things has happened in this struggle, and those of us who are just people who has passion for this struggle, and we are trying to, through our news media, bring it to the world to see what is actually happening, to see what is actually going on in the land of Biafra. That's why we are focused on mainly bringing about Biafra news. And our aim is to allow the world to see what is going on. And it is so unfortunate that this picture that is being painted recently about the Biafran people is not what we are expecting. Because we expected a togetherness, a walk in togetherness between Ngozi Orabufulani, Ogenkere, Adamde Bonande, Ada Betty, and the rest of them, Vam and the rest of them, of which you know that all these people we are together during the time of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. They were all eating in one plate. They were going for meeting together. They were having Zoom meeting together. But it is not even up to 4 months or 5 months that the PM was arrested, and everything has totally changed. And we kept wondering what transpired, what happened, because what we are yet to know is that what transpired in the in-house, what brought about the segregation, what brought about the separation, and what brought about the division that is currently going on in the house now. Because ndị Igbo si na amikọta mamịlị ọ na gịnị ọgba afọ, and azịza dị n'ugwu na ọ na-afịa arụ mgbaji. So this is part of the things we are looking into to find out what is actually happening in the land of the indigenous people of Biafra. Why the people has so much divided themselves,